What's up, beautiful people? My name is Simone. I am 20 years old and I am the creator of The Colored Effect. Welcome.
What made you want to start a clothing line?
Well, the clothing line was an idea I've had in my head for a very long time. I cherish who I am. I cherish what I do. I cherish my culture, where we come from. It's very important for Black people to know where they come from and what we've been through since the beginning of time. The police are killing us like right in our face, and they just quit or resign so they can still get their pensions. Nowadays, it's like, oh, they're saying like, oh, even though you've killed an unarmed Black man, oh, I'm going to take care of you. We're still going to give you your pension so you and your family can still be taken care of. I've never heard a job. Once you get fired from a job or you quit from a job, it's like, good luck to you. You're off on your own. I've never heard ever in my life a job say, oh, even though you've killed an unarmed Black man, or even though that you completely broke the rules and disobeyed the law that can put you in prison, we're not going to put you in prison. You're going to be okay. We're going to protect you even though you've killed a Black man. I feel like it's not fair. I feel like our life is like a reality TV show or something. Like they're playing a game with us, like, wait, we are naked and afraid or something like that. You know, it's not fair to us. It's not fair to the youth. Like, I just feel like everything nowadays is so bogus. You know, a police officer gets away with murder just because he has his badge on, and you know, they put it on the news. We riot for 1 or 2 days and it gets swept under the rug and everything gets to go back to normal. I'm tired of our life being taken for granted. We get taken for granted every day. We do a lot of stuff for this country. We do a lot of stuff for this world, and we don't get any credit for it. They don't give us any type of recognition. So that was kind of my idea with this brand, is to kind of rearrange a few things and kind of make some noise with our people and kind of talk about everyday social issues. So yeah. You know, recently on the Breakfast Club, I was listening to the radio. I've been listening to a while now, and I've been following this story of this Black African American cop who got fired from stopping a police officer from choking someone else out. And I'm just like, in my brain, like, how is that okay? And they stopped her from getting her pension, so she was not getting paid for the time that she was fired. And it's like, a white man can kill an unarmed Black kid that's walking down the street, or that's in a Caucasian neighborhood, but a Black lady that's actually being a hero and doing a heroic act, she gets fired. And another story I see, a Black man, he actually was an officer. He was telling his experience on how scary it was getting pulled over getting pulled over during a traffic stop by a white officer. Mind you, this man is a Black officer and he's getting pulled over by a white officer. He is off duty. So the man have to constantly explain why he has a gun and why he has a knife, because he is a Black man. So he gets fired because he's just expressing his feelings on TikTok about how scary it is going through those things, because one wrong move and your life can be over. But like I said, nowadays it's the new normal and they won't get in trouble for it. He gets fired for literally expressing his feelings. But a person that put his knee into a man's neck while this man is screaming, "I cannot breathe," is killing him on live streaming on his phone, and he gets away with it. And then they have 100 army troops, or whatever they're called, outside his house protecting him, and he is able to move out of state just so he can stay protected. I really don't understand this world. So that's what I'm trying to do with this brand, is kind of bring awareness and enlighten people and feed people knowledge that don't really know what we go through on a day-to-day basis with mental and social issues.
What is the meaning behind your brand's name?
Well, The Colored Effect. Effect, if you Google it or whatever dictionary, if much to so many people. We have made so many people wealthy. We have created so many things and still have not got recognition. So that's the meaning behind my name is impacting other people or other things. If you Google effect and affect, effect is an action or consequence to when you do something. Like when that man killed George Floyd, that killing affected that man's family. And I felt like it's so horrific that they just threw that man's family a few dollars and was like, here you go. And I feel like that was kind of shut up money, stop complaining. Money is never going to bring that man back. Money is never going to fill that family's heart with the person that they've lost. So that's what my name brand came from.
Do you think the color of your skin affects you every day?
Of course, I think the color of my skin affects me every day. I'm not ashamed of it though. I love being black. I love who I am. I stay true to myself. It's just harder being black just because with jobs, college, life in general, with a job. I could sit right next to a Caucasian person, have the same degree, have the same education, and 99.9% of the time they're going to pick that other person. I've seen it, I've witnessed it, and I've been through it before. Just when I lived in Waukesha, Wisconsin, I lived in the suburbs for 2 years, and it was like I feel the worst 2 years of my high school experience. I lived in Columbus, Ohio. It was a inner city school, all black people. It was a few mixture of white people, but that was it. So transferring from a school where I'm comfortable and then transitioning to a whole new, I feel like I was in a whole new world. So with me moving into Waukesha and kind of like walking down the street and not seeing other black people, it kind of make you feel like the odd man out. I kind of felt like I didn't belong. I was getting, I get the looks and the stares. I actually work at a predominantly white college where I can literally count on one hand how many black staff and students there are. But back to my quick story. So when I lived in Waukesha, I was a freshman. I was going to be a freshman in high school. The very first night of me moving there into my home, me and my cousins were actually crossing the street, and this white man stopped his car in middle of the street and rolled down the window and said, "This is why we call you niggers now." So it's like, like, damn, what I do? I'm only 15 years old. I've never been through no situation like that. My feelings were kind of hurt. But unfortunately, my mom had to let me know that's the way of the world. They don't want us here. They don't want us here. They want us to go back to the hood. They don't want us to better ourselves. They don't want us to be in the nice homes in suburban areas, which I later had to find out. And later on, when I ended up going to the school, it was pretty, I wouldn't say horrible, but I had a bad experience. I was not comfortable. I did not enjoy it. I did no school activities. I didn't participate. I didn't go to prom. I just did not feel like I just felt, I was like, this is not it. I can't do it. I couldn't go here. So, when I was going to school in Waukesha, Wisconsin, they was way too comfortable saying the N-word, first of all. They were saying nigger like it was in their vocabulary. They was way too comfortable having Confederate flags on their car and their clothing. And I will never forget this time when I was in class. This boy, and he was my classmate. I don't know exactly what he said, but I wasn't listening. But the whole class got quiet, and all you heard was, "That's that nigger shit." And after that, I'm just like, man, these people are so disgusting. Like, they hate us and they belittle us for no entire reason. So after the 2 years, and my mom, she ended up doing her own thing, getting a baby, and we ended up going back to the inner city. I was excited because I'm like, this is where I belong. And later on, when I ended up going to the inner city, it's like I'm so used to the suburbs now. The inner city schools was completely different. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta get the fuck ASAP. So with me going to the inner city schools, I'm like, man, this is so ghetto. But these are African Americans I'm dealing with. This is what we do. So it was a big difference and a big transition. But honestly, I'm comfortable where I'm at. Like I said, I love my people. I love being ghetto. I love being black, and I'm not ashamed of it. So, yeah.
Can we get a sneak peek of the products?
Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of the drip. These are literally sample pieces of what I have. This is like just the beginning of all the ideas in my head. But the very first piece is this colored effect hat. I'm not gonna say too much on this because this actually is not releasing until next year. If you know, you know. So yeah, this is my favorite piece. This actually is the only hat that I have right now. Like I haven't came up with any different ideas on like hats or whatever. But yeah, definitely gonna keep making some more products on the hats because I actually thought that this was just a like let's see how it will turn out type of piece. And it turned out great. I really love it. This is actually one of my favorite. Well, I'm gonna say it's my favorite on every single one. So this is one of my favorites. Okay, y'all, this is one of my favorite pieces as well. This is anti-racist against racism, and the front just says the logo of the colored effect. This is one of my favorite pieces just because I want to show, that we are a unity, we are whole. We do all deserve to be treated equal, not just African Americans, any race. It is a lot of stuff out there that's not being spoken upon that I do want to bring awareness and attention to as well. I got a lot of collabs. I got a lot of YouTube content. I will be doing a lot of donating this year, if not hopefully next year, and a lot of drives and stuff and with the community and stuff. But yeah, definitely this is one of my favorite pieces. Okay, y'all, this is the Brown Skin Girl t-shirt. This is one of my favorites as well, of course. This is, just representing who you are, your brown skin. You don't be ashamed of it. Don't let nobody tell you to bleach your skin, like who you are. A lot of dark skins, well, it's like, how people say, oh, light skin's better, or light skins get more attention. And to be honest, they do. They really do. So definitely want to bring these shirts out. Brown Skin Girl, represent who you are. Don't be afraid to show who you are. And dark skin, light skin, we all beautiful. We all come from the same cloth. Okay, y'all, this is from my Human collection. I really like this jacket. Let's see if I can pull it out. It says human on the side of the hoodie, and then it says human on the side of the hoodie, and then on the front we got the colored effect logo, and then on the back, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it says the colored effect. This is one of my favorite pieces from the Human collection. Actually, I'm lying. The next piece that I'm about to show you is my favorite piece. Okay, now this is my favorite from the Human collection. I call this gel orange, because the orange gel jumpsuits they be wearing. Yeah, I call this gel orange. So this is the colored effect, and then the back says Human. One of my favorite pieces is nice and simple, and it kind of it's a self-explanatory message, just saying we all human, we all one. Because guess what? To be honest, at the end of the day, you bleed like I bleed, and we all gonna die. Okay, y'all, this is my all-time favorite. Like, I know I've been saying this is my favorite, but this is actually really one of my favorites, one of my very first pieces I ever made. This one I really cherish so much, and I can't wait for people to start, like buying stuff. Some of the money I am going to donate to the Breonna Taylor organization. So yeah, y'all check that out. It just got the butterflies on the side. I don't know if y'all can see that. Butterflies on the side. And then the back says police brutality, racism, and white supremacy. Crossing it out because we just want it to be done. We want it to be over. We want it to be treated equal. We want to be a whole. We all want to be successful. I feel like with the government and the higher power, they try to keep the rich people rich and the poor people poor. So I kind of just want to cross all that out. We all can be rich. We all can be successful. We all can be wealthy. And then y'all, oh my God, I gotta Kids collection coming, and I'm so excited, y'all. This is just like one of my favorites because it's like I feel like it's so important for the youth to understand where they come from, to understand their roots, to know the rights they have when it comes to police, schools, anything outside of this world. You should know your rights. You should know what you can and cannot do, and there's no difference between any other race in between ours because we all have the same rights. We are all equal. So this is a cute little shirt, y'all. I cannot wait to, oh my god, y'all, I just cannot wait. This is one of my favorites. Actually, I'm lying. The next shirt is my favorite. I keep on saying that, but yeah, this is really one of my favorites. I really love this shirt so much. It's just so adorable. And I just want to bring a message to the kids and, you know, let them know on early and enlighten them and feed them knowledge of, you know, what's going on in the world and what we need to be doing to protect ourselves and protecting each other. It says in hate in a circle with a smiley face. You know, hate is not needed. This world would be 10 times better if it wasn't made for greed and, you know, money and stuff like that. So the front is blank, but the back just says in hate. One of my favorite shirts, y'all. I cannot wait. This is literally like this life. I got so much in store for y'all. Crocs are not included, but I do have some Croc pants coming very, very soon. If you guys can see that one, that says Gold Digger. And then these are just some cute little black people with the black fist, black power. And then these are one of my favorites, Black Girl Magic with the Black Woman and Justice for Breonna Taylor. Rest in peace to her. So yeah, y'all. And then also, you guys, I got some chapstick. It's called The Beauty Effect. I'm actually coming out with chapstick, lip balms, lip gloss for women, just small accessories, not too much. I also got a hair care line coming out real soon. I'm really excited for that. I've actually been practicing the hair products on my hair, so I actually been seeing a major difference. Before, like, my hair wasn't even going down my back, and now, like, I have a lot of shrinkage. Y'all, I'm really excited for what I have in store. Here are the chapsticks. I also have a candle line coming out. I'm not even going to say too much on that because that's what I'm really most excited for. But I really appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you guys so much. Stay tuned. This is not the last y'all see of me. I'm really excited to bring awareness. Eventually, I want to start a podcast and stuff like that. So, yeah, just keep watching, follow me, make sure that you keep up to date with everything. Like I said, I will be doing a lot of donations, food drives for the homeless, podcasting, YouTubing. So you can follow me on TikTok at The Colored Effect, the Facebook. I said the Facebook. You can follow me on TikTok at The Colored Effect. Follow me on Facebook at The Colored Effect, and our Instagram name is The Colored Effect. Thank you so much. Again, my name is Simone, and I'm the creator of The Colored Effect. Peace out.